Yeah, Johnny, really good fastball, really good cutter, an outstanding changeup that he was able to get a high number of swing and miss here today. We stake him to a lead after the 4-run third inning, and he went out and continued to keep the game under control and did just an outstanding job getting us through 7 innings. But really good to see him work his full assortment of pitches, and he was really strong today.
Yeah, how impressive was he that third time through the order, getting through the middle of the order and then striking out the side and stuff?
Yeah, it's almost like he gave you the feeling like there was a closer mentality in that final inning of work, where he finished his game today with a strong exclamation point to a solid outing for him. But anytime you go through that lineup 3 times, you've got very consistent location and multiple looks to get through a really strong lineup.
You mentioned his mix of pitches, but you talked about how one that was 2, and it seemed like it was evident in that 7 with the changeup twice, but finished off a little bad and went back to the fastball.
Yeah, Julian, he's got such a wipeout, put away type of changeup that he can throw it multiple times consecutively. I don't know that there's really any one area or any one pitch that opposing hitters can sit on and look for. He's that talented and has that type of repertoire and just quality stuff across the board. But in addition to that, there's a undenying focus on his part each time he walks to the mound.
Can you tell about focus?
Yeah, we were able to bunch some hits together in that third inning. He gets a fastball up out over the plate a little bit and squares it up against a guy who was really good against us up in Toronto in Estrada. But we were able to bunch some hits together and made that stand up here today.
John, what prevents Xander from doing that 20, 25 times a year?
Nick, I think all that see Xander play, we know that there's power in there. He shows it in BP. He'll show it to you like that at bat here today. But, he's about plate coverage and using the whole field. The power, everyone projects there's a certain number of home runs in there, and that will come in time. I think Xander feels most comfortable with staying inside the baseball and hitting for an average. And I think that's why there was such a high number of RBIs last year. He was so good in RBI situations. So in time, he'll pick spots to be able to get something to the pull side.
Yes, you feel the team had turned the corner into the last 3 games?
I don't know what corner there might be. We're playing good baseball. We're getting solid starting pitching here the last couple nights in particular. As I mentioned, coming out of spring training, this is a good team, a very good team. And I think we're growing closer together as we meet challenges along the way. It's still just 10 games into the season, but there's a number of good things that are really happening.
You mentioned using the whole field against Estrada before the game. There were a lot of balls in the basket, one direction, and they have one goes up against that pole. Like, how do you see sort of like
Well, with his pitch mix, you have to respect that changeup, and you can't look to rush out there and look to have your point of contact out on the front edge of the plate. He'll use that aggressiveness to your advantage. I think our guys did a very good job of letting the ball travel a little bit deeper in the strike zone and using the whole field as a result.
John, you had another shutdown inning from Koji, and then Kimbrell came down there in the 9th. I mean, this is kind of what you envisioned when you guys got Kimbrell, and aside from that opening day Fenway game, I mean, he's been pretty lights out.
He's been lights out pretty much his entire career. But to have him anchor that bullpen, Koji continues to do what he's done for 3 full years here. So we've got seasoned veterans that continue to execute pitches. I don't think they really let the game unravel them in terms of emotion. It's a unique contrast to styles, even though you're probably not going to, the hitter's not going to face those same 2 guys, but still, you have that 2 contrast to styles and a strikeout ability by both guys. It's got a chance to be continued to shut down back in the bullpen.
For Kimbrell specifically, how impressive is it to do that against the 3 guys he was facing that night, doing like that?
Yeah, Ian, I don't know that there are many guys in the league that can do it against those 3 guys. That's 2 consecutive days in which he's come out and he generates that high-powered velocity without, he's so smooth. You got a curveball that's nearly 90 miles an hour along with a fastball that's approaching 100. He's a unique animal, and glad he's in our uniform.